All right, match number 3. You got a keeper. 1 drop, 2 drop, 3 mana removal spell, or turn 3 removal spell. Take that every time. Obviously, there's like a bit of a bias because we've won our 2 matches, but so far. But his deck does seem awesome. That's annoying. That's really annoying. Thraben Inspector really is the natural predator of Dryads. My opponent attacks, I'm going to be super suspicious. I think if my opponent attacks, I would just fire up the Copter anyway. Not really sure. He's got the clue, so he could, he's going to be able to use his mana either way. Kind of a tough call. Oh, he's doing it. Oh, he's not doing it. Okay, so this makes me think that he doesn't have Harness Lightning. Maybe he does. And he doesn't want to give me the opportunity to attack with Gnarlwood Dryad. He values his life more than mine. Let me go to combat. There we go. He's killing it. Yep. Whatevs. I refuse to kill that Thraben Inspector. Just not going to do it. No way, no how. Never in a million years. Would rather kill a Scrap Heap Scrounger with removal spell than a Thraben Inspector. Well, I didn't even realize we're up against a gigantic minnow. Wonder how minnows play Magic Online. Certainly one of the mysteries of the universe. Ooh, hello, Copter. Yep, not blocking. We're using removal spell. Oh, I wish I had another land. Really nice. Hopefully my opponent just thinks I'm screwed and can't cast anything. I really want him to cruise Copter. Really help me out. That thing's huge. Can't ever beat it. Actually, that was a bad attack. I should have kept it on defense. Starting to trade with the Caravan. I think there's a pretty good chance Unlicensed Disintegration hits my Kalitas, and then I get attacked for... Well, actually, I guess I can't really kill Kalitas and crew the Caravan, because Caravan's crew for 3. You would need a 2 mana removal spell. If my opponent had, like, 2-drop. Well, actually, if my opponent has a land, then he could go like one of the big 1-drops. Alright, sweet. So now our Gnarlwood Dryad's going to be big, which is nice. Although now my Gnarlwood Dryad's probably going to play defense. I really hope my opponent doesn't have like a Skysovereign deck. Oh wow, we actually have Delirium with this now. So this gets Delirium. What's funny is I almost want to get a land with the Traverse so I can play these Gearhulks. I could consider getting another Kalitas. That's something that I could cast and is quite good in the matchup. My opponent doesn't have that much removal in his deck. Usually it's like 4 Harness Lightning, some 3 Unlicensed Integrations, or something like that. I could also get a Hissing Quagmire. I could also get Servant of the Conduit. Yeah, I think I'll just get another Kalitas. And I'm going to attack this turn. Attack. Thing is, I don't think I want to lose my Gnarlwood Dryad this turn. Also, I'm no longer the aggressor. I am the defender. Cool. Don't like that. Be a big hit. Oh, the Scrounger. So my opponent only has 1 card in his hand. He can't deal too much damage to me too fast. I mean, he's going to hit me for 6. I'll be down to 12. But if my opponent doesn't have a removal spell, it's going to be really good for me. Swamp off the top would be phenomenal. Whack Mute the Caravan, which is a very real thing. Please no unlicensed disintegration. Or Deccan's down. Oh, he's got the extra energy, so now he could even draw his 4th Harness Lightning. Jeez. Guy's got stuff, that's for sure. My Liliana doesn't kill anything. Annoying. I guess I just passed the turn. Hope nothing bad happens. Oh, another draw step. And a way to crew the Copter. Annoying. Unlicensed Disintegration will kill me, as well as any other removal spell. Kill this guy now. So I think I need to block that. I could consider double blocking it just so that it dies. I'd be left with a 2/2 against all my opponent's stuff, which wouldn't really be that good. So I think I'm just going to block with the zombie only. On untapped land. Sick. So is there any way I can actually attack? If I put all the counters on Kalitas, and I went up to 14 and attacked. My opponent 5, 6, 7, 8, 11, 12. My opponent would need Harness Lightning to kill me. Not Harness Lightning. My opponent would need exactly Unlicensed Disintegration to kill me. And he would actually need a creature to crew his caravan too. So I think I can just go all in on Kalitas and attack. And my opponent's only profitable attack is going to be with the caravan. So my opponent needs a Unlicensed Integration and Veteran Motorist. Basically nothing else will do. And now I think I just do it again. So if I make this, if I put 3 counters on this to make it 10 and 1 on this to make it 5 and attack with both, I have to imagine that that's just game. Gaining so much life. 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, my opponent's just totally toast. Okay, so this is definitely a matchup for Liliana. Probably a matchup for Flaying Tendrils. Probably a matchup for Natural State. Probably a matchup for Skysovereign. Take out the Traverses, take out the Blossoming Defenses. Do I want Gnarlwood Dryad? I do want the Gnarlwood Dryad. Most of the stuff that I'm most worried about for my opponent, Flaying Tendrils doesn't actually deal with. Flaying Tendrils deals with a lot of the cards that I already have good ways to deal with or I can ignore. I think I want Gnarlwood Dryad instead of Deadweight, because Gnarlwood Dryad can crew my vehicles, and I just want to make sure my creature count doesn't go too low. So yeah, they can just trade up. I think we're going to roll like this. This is a pretty good mid-range setup to face an aggro deck with. I could certainly give some consideration to some Transgress the Minds, because I know my opponent's going to have cards like Gideon and Skysovereign of his own, but I think I'd rather just overpower them rather than Transgress, because a lot of the times my opponent's just going to be hellbent, and he's got a lot of like 1 and 2 mana stuff that Transgress won't hit, or the 3 mana stuff is redundant. And it's just a bad top deck, and it's, or I should say it's usually going to be a bad top deck. Wow, and we are just getting pretty good hands. Certainly seen better hands, but this is very serviceable. Be in trouble if we just draw a bunch of lands, but we're great at this game, and we draw spells instead when we need them. So it'll be a little annoying if my opponent doesn't crew his Copter, but it's usually free, and I think my opponent will do it. So imagine my opponent has something like Built to Smash here. Rough. Also shrinks the Inventor's Apprentices. So that was really best case scenario. I would not have been surprised if my opponent just didn't activate his Copter there. Definitely would have activated his Copter, or played the other Copter pre-combat. I feel like the Grasp in Darkness is pretty well telegraphed. Oh, that's right, I have another. And if my opponent just has an artifact, doesn't play it, I'm really gonna lol. So kind of want to play defense here. And Copter doesn't play defense particularly well. Now there's Grim Flayer. Actually, yeah, I guess in case my opponent does play an artifact, I do want a Copter to be able to block those guys. But I feel like given my hand and my opponent's situation, like this game is going to be really difficult for my opponent to win. I'm at a good life total. Doesn't seem like my opponent has particularly good attacks. And Gideon would be good here. Actually, it wouldn't be that good. I'd just kill it. Play the Verdurous Gearhulk and make my Smuggler's Copter huge. All right. I wonder what's in my opponent's hand. All of this seems very suspicious. Well, I think I'm just going to play my smaller stuff. And not activate my Copter. Because it seems like he's holding up like, I don't know, Stasis Snare? Screw it. Do you have another removal spell? Come on, man, this is your chance. This is your window to kill my Copter. Well, this is probably over. And that's game. Next one.